Good idea. Hello, hello, hello. This is Sam from Software Agents HQ, and I'm here with
A.T. Gonzalez, also from Software Agents HQ.
and we're here to stream Super Castlevania for Halloween.
And hopefully you can hear us okay. We have like 5 or 6 people in the chat. It looks like it's fluctuating between 4 and 6. Hopefully leaning more towards 6 than 4, because I like bigger numbers. The bigger the number, the better. But yeah, we're playing this off Castlevania Anniversary Collection on the Switch. I've played this game a lot. This is one of my favorite games from my alleged childhood. I think Sam has mostly been more like an onlooker, but I think you think it's cool, but you just never really got into it. So this will be Sam's first real shot at the game. Let us know if you guys can hear us correctly. And I haven't done one of these streams in a while. I've mostly just been moderating. So it's a whole new world, or like getting into a pair of shoes you put in the closet for like a while, and then you pull them out. Let's see. Nick wants to know, Little M Big G is there as well. Nick and Little M Big G. He had all this time to prepare, and all he has is a hip and his courage. I don't. You're totally losing me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah. So this game, Super Castlevania IV, really not the greatest title in the world. There is no Super Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. This is Castlevania 4, but it's also Super Castlevania. That's where the confusing title comes from. In Japan, this game is just called Demon Castle Dracula, which is the title of the original game. Very confusing. This is a retelling of Simon's battle with Dracula, essentially. It's not a sequel. It's not a remake, because the level design is totally different, and this game has some mechanics that were not present in the original Castlevania game. And I think this game is much more manageable than the NES games. I think this is a good beginner game if you want to try this type of game. But yeah, the story is this is Simon's first battle with Dracula. So Dracula's been revived, and Simon goes to confront him. It's basically the long and short of it. The story they made up for the US version, which is what we're playing. We could hypothetically do the Japanese version, but we chose to do the US version. Is that this is Simon's like third or fourth battle with Dracula, but that didn't happen. If you're a nerd about the Castlevania canon, Simon only battled Dracula twice. So I feel very strongly about these things. But this is a pretty cool title screen. I don't know if you kind of like observed it or absorbed it, Sam. I'm not sure which. Oh, Nick is referring to the opening blurb. Yeah, I totally just tune all this text out because it's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of lies. Only his whip and his courage. Okay. I understand your game now, wise guy. But thank you for popping in. What do you have to say, Sam? You've been a little quiet.
Oh, I mean, I played this game a little bit, and I remember finding it fun and liking how it handled. And what'd you say was the plot here?
This is you might want to. I was gonna say you might want to go to the options to change the controls and make sure they're okay. You can't go back once you start a file.
Oh. Do you not normally use the default controls?
I do something different. Could you hit reset?
Sure.
See, we're playing the game reset. See, this is how you know we're playing the Anniversary Collection version, which I believe is on PC, PS4, and the Switch. Let's just wait for that to load. Alright, go to option. Normally, I do A to be the sub-weapon thing. So, jump, whip, and item would be... Do you like to like do the cross and the hatchet and the knife with R? Are you okay with that? I normally make it A.
What did you make the jump button?
BYA is my setup normally.
What do you make the jump button?
Jump button B, whip Y, item A is what I normally do. Does that work for you?
I guess I can make that work. Like that?
Yeah, do you like that setup? Does that work for you?
I can probably make anything work.
Okay. That's what I normally do. I hope that works. Okay. And then hit start, and it should take you to the title screen, and we should be ready to start the game for real. Start.
Okay, so jump, whip. So there's 3 buttons?
Yeah, pretty much. And then your name really doesn't matter, but he'll put something in to annoy me. S-A. What's he trying to spell? Saku. Okay. Little M Big G says it works for us. Thank you. And Sparky is here as well. So yeah, you're going to want to grab that Morning Star. That grades up your whip. That makes your whip do more damage and gives it a longer range. And if you're not familiar with the Castlevania games, the hearts are actually the sub-weapon ammunition. So one thing that's neat about this game is that Simon can whip in 8 directions. If Sam wants to demonstrate, you can whip, yeah. And then if you hold the whip button down, you flail it, and that does less damage, but it can deflect or dissolve projectiles. When he does the longer whip, that will do more damage. And Sam can find another Morning Star that will deal even more damage. So it's pretty cool. This game, if you like whipping things, this is a good game to go with. Because Simon has a lot of control over the whip. And he got through the Motoke, which is good because you can die in that part. And this is the courtyard. We're actually not in the castle yet. You don't go there till later in the game. Sam upgraded his Morning Star to the 3rd level. His whip is at level 3. He got the 2nd Morning Star. So we're in business as long as Sam remains alive. Sam is playing. I am commentating. And we'll switch off eventually. And yeah. That's a bottomless pit there. There we go. It's a little bit of a cheap shot. So yeah, folks, I would like to know what's your interest or involvement in Castlevania. So far, we're at a pretty good start, I would think. Sam went into the background, which is something you can do with that door. And then moving on to the next area. And you don't want to look away from the screen. The bone tower will hit you. Get the cross. Okay, yeah. Don't want that to disappear. And then I think there's something in that wall to the right. The one that you just whipped there on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
You think or you know?
I don't just think, I know.
Okay. Is it worth it?
I guess that was kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Is it just the food?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, but I had full health. That wasn't worth it.
Well, I thought it was a 2-shot, my mistake.
What's a 2-shot?
Lets you do 2 volleys for sub-weapon. You can have 2 shots of the sub-weapon on screen. There is a 2-shot and a 3-shot in this stage.
They have 2 items, you mean?
No, have 2 appear on the screen at the same time.
Oh, like I thought 2 axes?
Yeah. Now you want to be careful what candles you'll hit, because if you're happy with your sub-weapon, you may not want to replace it. Sometimes, like me personally, I don't like the knife. I know some people do. I don't think it's great. I prefer the cross. I really don't like the stopwatch. So just be careful. He did what I said.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, just you do want to think twice before you hit the candle. I mean, I think there's another axe on the stage somewhere, and really having the knife isn't the worst thing in the world, but just you whip before you leap, or be careful when touching items is what I want to say. Yeah. That enemy's attacking from the background, and then Sam can whip that hook, and yeah. And to go down the staircase, you'll be pressing down on that. Yeah. You can't jump on staircases, so always be very careful on stairs. Yeah, if you're not careful, you can accidentally die on stairs. It's not my favorite. That urn gives you temporary invincibility. Go, hit things. Go, go, go! And it wears off. Doesn't last long. I think there's a bone tower to your right, yep. Yes. Duck it good. And there's holy water there. Yeah, that should help you with the Undyne, I believe it is, the grass enemy. Watch out! Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're in the stable part of this part of the level. Let's see. Nick is singing "Whip It" in the comment section. Oh, the level's way too hard. You must whip it. Time to battle Alucard. You must whip it. Alucard isn't in this game. Nice try though. I think there's a 2-shot in the wall to your right there, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a heart, okay. And then watch out for the horse head ghost. Respawns. Oh, those other jerks there are respawning too. Watch out. Now you want to ascend that staircase very carefully. Now watch out here. You see those wood panels? That's the stopwatch. I don't recommend it. Uh-oh, Medusa head. Yeah, be really careful in this part because that floor is a kill plane, and then if you jump on those wooden panels, they'll flip. So be careful.
No, no.
Alright, hit that candle. Oh wait, no. Well, I just grab it. Alright. The next one will be a Morning Star.
What does it do?
Stops time.
Ch-
And then watch out for the grass monster on your left. Yeah. Gotta go down carefully, and you're almost done with this level. Morning Star level 2, let's go. And now it's for the first boss. I believe he's called Rodane. Raudane. I was close. One more hit and he is defeated. There you go.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then the level is completed. So that will be the end of block 1-3. Did you want to pass it over to me or?
Can I do one more?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for joining. This is Super Castlevania on Nintendo Switch. This is the holiday stream, Halloween stream, Software Agents HQ. I'm Sam, and I'm here with H.E. Gonzalez.
This level is called the Forest of Evil Spirits. So here we're going to watch out for those hands trying to grab you from underneath the ground, and then the Invisible Man makes an appearance very soon as well. I think that one's a hatchet. Yeah, that'll be good against the spider. Or you could just whip it. Hopefully our levels are okay, people. And Nick made a very suggestive joke. Thank you, Nick. And the horse you rode in on. Good George Takei quote. Get that ammunition. Yeah, to those who are still here, what is your favorite Castlevania game? I'd like to know. For me, it's so hard to pick a favorite. I leaned towards this a lot when I was younger. I still think this game's very good. Yeah, at the moment, maybe Rondo or Symphony, but we're not playing those. Sam just annihilated that armadillo. Actually, I have the guide here. It calls it the needle lizard. It looks like an armadillo to me, personally.
Yeah.
I've always called them armadillos, so, you know. To see the Invisible Man. Great episode of the 80s Twilight Zone. and just jump into the next area. Now you're gonna be really careful on this part, because if you fall too deep into that water, you'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, these frogs, these plants, these crows, they're gonna want to try to knock you in there. So just part of the tricky part with some of these games is eventually it gets to the point where much like Whose Line Is It Anyway, points don't matter, your health doesn't matter. You can't afford to get hit. In my opinion, don't take this stopwatch. Don't worry about it. Stopwatch is probably my least favorite sub-weapon in this game. It's just too situational and it uses too many hearts.
Uh-oh.
Too low on health. Nick says Invisible Man's a good Queen song.
No.
When you respawn, unless an item in the candle is a sub weapon, it'll always be a Morning Star. So you'll definitely want to look out for those. I mean, you could get the stopwatch, but it's a bit risky. And in my opinion, it's not worth the risk. Because that frog's a killer. That's a killer frog right there, yeah.
What does it do?
It hurts you. That's not nice.
Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Aw, man.
And if you're just joining us, I'm AT Gonzalez. I'm here with Sam Gonzalez. Sam's playing Super Castlevania. We're on Section 2 of Level 2, Block 2-2. Sam's playing the game for a little bit. I will probably step in a little bit, but hopefully everybody's fine. We are fluctuating between 4 and 5 people in the chat. We got us a Nick, a little M Big G, and we might have had a Sparky at one point. Now Sam gonna be cautious of that frog. There we go.
Ooh, that should save me.
I have admittedly died to that crow before. That part's a tricky part. Here comes the tricky part. Who needs the quickie mart? Ow. I felt that for you. I'm very empathetic. No, good. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't miss the KFC. And I think you got a boss coming up soon. So watch yourself. I mean, really soon. Alright, I'll get into it, yeah. Got a little too familiar. Okay, and it's Medusa. Very tastefully done nude scene in this game. She's getting a little too familiar. Oy. Yeah, it's not forgiving with that checkpoint. I think whatever picture we use, the game looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look washed out or anything. It just looks really nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
Again, I say don't worry about the stopwatch. I don't. It may work for some people. It doesn't work for me personally. I don't know if you liked it during the time you two got acquainted.
I actually think it's interesting.
Okay. Someone's like, what's up with the frog? That frog's not your friend. And I do have the bestiary of the game right here on the other monitor. Sam is streaming on the computer on the left. I'm supervising on the stream on the right. The enemy is just called Frog. There we go. That's a cross. Cross is my favorite weapon. Can do a lot of damage with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just good to have. And we'll probably be doing this for another hour or so. I feel like I'm in a pretty good mood. Yeah, that's why you want to watch out for your sub weapons.
Yeah.
I would say deceptively things in this game can go pretty fast, but yeah, you seem like you're in pretty good standing. Just watch out, watch my words. Pretty big part of it is controlling the space between you and your enemies, which, because the whip is very overpowered in this game, you have a lot of opportunity to do so. Not just because of the damage it does, but also because of stunning. Alright, she down.
Oh wow, that's a really overpowered weapon.
That was a pretty quick finish. There you got the 2-shot. Now you can have 2 on the screen at one time. Hell, try it. It only takes 1 heart if you want to see for yourself. You can pop off 2.
Oh no.
That's not what you're supposed to do. But the axe is good against the gargoyles. So try to turn the lemon into lemonade.
But I wanted strawberries.
Well, then don't touch the axe. Okay, you got invulnerability. Let's go. And Block 2-3 is actually the final section of this level. You fight the boss part way through this stage, which is very unusual. You clear this block and you're done with the level. Just, yeah, watch out for those spikes, man. There we go. This is the furthest I've ever seen you play this game. This is cool.
No, I know I've gone further than this.
Good.
I played this on the Wii. No, I always liked this one. I just did continue. I think I got halfway through.
That sounds about right.
And the challenge feels very fair. And I think I'd prefer the game's linear. Or rather just go stage by stage.
Well, maybe we'll feel how you see if you give other games in the series a shot. Honestly, I would love for us to do, maybe next year, maybe we could do Aria. But that's level 2. Did you want to pass? Okay, he's passing the controller to me.
How many stages are there?
This game has 11 levels. Alright, level 3, the underwater caverns. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens in this level. So, to start with...
Oh yeah, I think I've gotten up to this stage, or beat this stage. Sorry, how many stages did you say there were?
11.
Oh, that's not very long.
Alright, so here, watch out for these mudmen. They split up and they ruin the frame rate.
Yeah, so earlier it was me playing, now I passed it off.
Yes. I'm in control now. So yeah, some things that you can do. Well, let's talk about the whip. So this is the first Castlevania game where you can whip in 8 directions. So you can whip to the left, up, right, down right, down left, and then downward.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the original game, Simon only did like his left or right.
Hmm.
So that just gives you a lot of coverage. And then besides that, if you hold the whip down, you twirl it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm doing it to the right now, and then I'm doing it to the left. And this actually has a different damage value. Like the way the damage values in this game work, this does like 1 damage, but if I do the fully powered whip, it does like 16
Mm-hmm.
to enemies. So that's why, sometimes you flail it. It's good for deflecting things. And then, you can see right here, I can hit the bone tower here with it, and it kind of stun locks it. So that's cool. And just watch out for those spikes. And then over here, there's going to be some goodies to the right. I prefer the axe, but I prefer the cross, but I can make that work. Over here is a hidden thingy-mabob. And which, okay, we got the cross again. Get more hearts.
What does the money do?
It's just points. I think once you get enough, you get an extra life, but I don't know how much you need to get an extra life. Honestly, because this game has unlimited continues, I've never been too concerned about that. And we have a lot of hearts right now. Eventually, I'm just going to be ignoring the hearts at some point. I don't like the holy water. I'm just going to ignore that. Or rather, I don't think holy water is great for this scenario. So another mudman. You're going to want to just eliminate them. Oh, wrong way. Okay, I'm glad that was not a sub-weapon. And I think that's the end of block 3-1. Nope, there's still more to go. That's a hazard. One thing I like about this game that wasn't in the original games, or any of the NES games really, Simon has a little bit more nuance to his air control.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the old game, if you held left and you jumped, you had no control over this. But here, there's like a little subtlety to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is still not a game like Mario, where you jump all over the place like a rabbit, though. So you do have to kind of, like I said earlier, look before you leap, look before you whip.
Yeah, it jumps a little awkward.
I think it's a lot meaner in the first game. And then this bridge collapses, so you gotta watch out.
I guess something I noticed from playing is there are some times where you need to jump, and at the very end of the jump, hit the whip. But other times, you gotta jump with the whip immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So that seems like a thing to master.
Yeah, there is some degree of stage knowledge and memorization needed to really be good at this game. But nothing ever seems cruel. I mean, there's a few, there's maybe like 3 parts of this game that really throw me for a loop now. I don't know how much of it is just playing it via rote or what. It's one of those things that's really hard for me to be objective about. I think those are just hearts. No. So,
Would you say the difficulty is about the same throughout? Because I think it seems very fair.
some of the later levels are very cruel,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the game starts getting a little bit tougher around this level. When I first played this game, I was surprised how long this level is. I think this level's fairly long.
Hmm.
That totally threw me for a loop. That enemy there, you can actually kill it, but it just has way too much health. It's not worth it. Like most enemies in this game, you know, I told you it's like values of 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. It's that kind of even progression. That enemy, I forget the name of it. It has like 9,000 HP. It's ridiculous. It has more health than most bosses.
Really?
Yeah, you can actually kill it, but it's just not worth it at all. It's something interesting I've learned.
Have you ever killed it?
I think I did once to amuse myself, and then I ran out of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say the timer will get you.
Yeah. So at best, you can just stun it. So I wonder if that's something where they needed to give it a health value in order for it to be a valid enemy, and they couldn't make it like infinite or whatever. But yeah. Okay, this part you have to be very careful. Welcome to Block 3-3. This is the Sunken City. And those are mermen. You have to be very cautious of this part because they can snipe you and they can one-shot you. They can knock you into the water and you're just dead. So watch out. And then furthermore, you have collapsing stones like right here. And then those blocks try to knock you in the water too. It's very mean. And then this peeping eye enemy, he can knock you into the water too. So it's pretty nasty.
Oh, I think I may have stopped playing the game on this stage. I think this one started to give me trouble.
Oh. There are some people who deliberately manipulate the peeping eye enemy, and they have it so that it knocks them to those stairs up there to the left. But I've never been confident enough to do that consistently. If you do that, it can just hit you and hip you up in the stairs because that's the next loading area. So people just use that to like damage boost to the next zone, but I've just never been that confident. Ow, oh man, that was dumb.
I like how the hearts align with this bone snake dinosaur. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The enemy is called Bone Dragon. Ooh, I don't want that.
Yeah, every bone has a heart.
That's funny. That was dumb. Okay. Swing and a miss.
You had your eyes closed and you killed him.
Are you referencing in Dexter's Laboratory when
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Okay.
That was BS. Yeah, I was thinking about Dexter's Lab.
Okay. Dexter takes a picture. Well, he got like he did a machine that made him handsome or something, and then it melts his face, and then his parents see the picture, and his mom's like, "Dexter, you closed your eyes," and the picture is his melted face. That's funny. Oh, damn it. Okay, so losing sucks, but at least I got the cross on a morning star, so we'll be fine. You lose all your hearts at the end of a stage anyway, so I think having more than like 40 is really excessive unless you really care about those extra points, and I don't, because the points don't matter. Damn. There we go. And that's a knife. I'm gonna avoid the knife. And then peeping eye, get it, swing, and watch out for the merman.
Can you deflect the squirt water?
Nope.
Oh.
The peeping eye that was just there, people do a damage boost on that to get to the stairs, but again, I'm just not that confident. Now, normally, I'm going to try to jump here. Normally, you can't jump on stairs, but one little trick that I've learned in recent years is that if you hold up and you jump, you will short-case onto the stairs.
Oh, I did that earlier.
So here, you can do this and get through that so faster. You just jump into the next loading zone.
Yeah, so you can jump on the stairs.
Yeah, you can't jump off them here. Like right here, I'm trying to jump. You don't jump out the stairs. Let's see. Nick knows what episode of Dexter's Lab he's talking about, and he says he liked how Dexter keeps referencing to his visage. Never touch my beautiful face. It's That's my terrible attempt at a Dexter impression. That was a rosary, which is a screen clear thing. So that's what happened to the skeleton. Let me go swing. That's a good question. I'm gonna get rid of that skeleton now. You can hit enemies through platforms with your whip, which is very useful for preemptively dealing with threats. And then, for some reason, my memory was telling me that there was a mermaid man snipe. That didn't happen though. Nah, I'm gonna have to watch out. I was trying to see if I could get the bone dragon, but I guess not. This part is very frustrating. We need a little serious time here. Okay. Because you see, when you play the game, if you've noticed, the camera... the camera...
No. Oh no.
Nothing happened! Stop trying to explain. Ah! The camera adjusts and then the kill plane adjusts. So that's what happened there. And that's what I was trying to say and then it happened. Of course. Now it's my turn to embarrass myself. We have to do that again. But that's okay. Because every level gives you what you need to go through it. So even though dying does suck, it's not like... I don't think it's totally demoralizing. I think it's a good kind of... I'm going to call it video game challenge. Where it's like, oh, that sucks, try again. Not like what I would say is a bad video game challenge where, you know, the console might as well just spit out the cartridge and say screw you. It's still kind of a stinky moment though. Not gonna lie. I would prefer it if it didn't happen, but whatever. Just have to try again.
Is there any checkpoint?
I think the last one is the start of the sunken city. Because level 3, the 3, I believe each block is a checkpoint.
Oh, but it seems like you started from the very beginning. No?
I got a game over.
Oh, okay.
So if I died, I believe if I had an extra life, I believe I would have started in the sunken city section. Like that really sucked when I died there. Okay, we're not gonna repeat that again. I just say that from experience. That part's ruined a few playthroughs for me. Whip it, whip it. And then that's gonna collapse. Watch out. Wrong way. Down. If any of fighting game turns there, he mixed me up. He crossed me up the mud mat. Actually, I just hit the wrong direction on the pad. Don't you hate it when that happens? This is a nice controller. I want one of these. What controller is it?
That's the Pro controller.
Yeah, man, I gotta get me. If you know I was gonna say the Dark Knight. If you know Batman Begins, I gotta get me one of those. Gotta get me one of those.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. The only thing I'm not crazy about is the sticks. The sticks don't feel too great.
I'm so used to playing Switch games with the Joy-Cons that this is a bit of a new dimension to me.
Yeah, if they had
Shot.
better sticks, I'd say it's a really strong controller, but it's the only thing holding it back for me.
I believe the plant enemy is called an Un-E. I don't... If any of you mythology buffs could help identify that, I'd appreciate that. but I've always thought those enemies were real stinkers. I've come to realize, I was actually practicing this last night because I didn't want to be a noob in the stream. I've come to realize that there's quite a few bone towers in this game. They seem to be a fairly common enemy.
That thing over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, and if you're paying attention as the screen scrolls, the camera is getting locked into a certain place, and that adjusts the kill point. So if I were to fall off at any part, it's just really on me. I don't know why I'm saying this again. That jinxed me last time. I should. I play with fire constantly, don't I?
You do.
Yeah. And we're not talking about video games.
No.
Either. Yeah. I'm just gonna go to yeah. Hell, we're not even being metaphorical.
We are.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Nick says AT looks like the Fuzzbuster has 5,130 HP left. Not sure if that number has any significance. Oh, the enemy. Okay, I was mistaken. The enemy is called Fuzzbuster, and it has 5,130 HP. The one I was referring to. It's called a Fuzzbuster. Okay, I might want to double check that here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, for some reason my brain said 9,000, but it's still way too much. Like, if you divide that by 16, how many hits does it take to kill the thing? And then you see, like, the mermen and the bats, they fall in, like, a hit or two.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. So my best hypothesis is that was something to make it pseudo-invincible, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they do something similar in Mega Man X. Of Vile and Mega Man X. You're not supposed to beat Vile in the opening stage. If you look in the data of the game, Vile does not have infinity health. That's not possible the way these games are programmed and all the hexadecimal values they use. It has to be something that's like divisible by 2 or has a multiple of 5 or something like that. Vile has like 10,000 HP or something. And the way they cheat this is that like every few frames he heals all of his health. Is the trick they do to get around it. Avoid the knife. Don't get the knife. Yeah, infinity's not a number. The Fuzzbuster. That's such a funny name. Thank you for being my fact checker.
What are they busting?
I don't know. He's just a buster who's fuzzy. He's like a narc. If anybody here is watching the original Fast and Furious movie, why'd you let the buster in? Because the buster saved me here, or some such like. Buster's just a fun word. Buster Bunny, X-Buster. It always comes back to Mega Man X.
Buster Blader.
Buster Blader, yeah. He's another good buster.
Mm-hmm. Probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was actually cool that we could have that. That's a rosary. The thing I hit. Swing and swing, and you want to be careful there. And then jump through there. Let's try this again. Honestly, I should probably just avoid the candles because I have 82 hearts. At that point, it's just excessive. So let's be really careful in this part.
You could always open your heart.
Okay, it's serious time. Alright. guess the cross doesn't really do that much damage to him. Oh man. I did not see that crow. I'm just gonna be careful. Skeleton Knight, watch out.
Looks pretty neat.
They have quite a bit of health too. Now, there always seems to be what kind of debate about what kind of meat Simon gets. In some of the guides I read, they called it pork chop. That looks like a drumstick to me.
Yeah, definitely drumsticks. Says turkey or chickens more the debate.
When I read Nintendo Power when I was younger, it just called it meat. So it's just for this stream, I'm gonna call it KFC.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then you have to watch out here. It's another possible death scenario, and I think we're at the boss. Twin Vipers. Come on, spawn already.
Yeah, the cross seems amazing.
Yeah, my notes here are saying that in certain places it will just continually do damage because some enemies, they don't have any kind of cooldown or invincibility frames. So right there I was pretty vicious against the Twin Vipers. We are moving on to level 4, which I think this is the rotating tower or something. We're actually not in the castle yet. So I'm going to try this stage and then pass it back to Sam. So I think we're in pretty good standing. Whip at level 3. Got 2-shot. I just got to build those hearts up again and then I think we're good. That enemy, I believe, is a centaur. The one that just popped out of the wall. You got to be careful. There's a lot of danger. And then that enemy is going to jump out of the background. So you just got to be preemptive. One thing I like, that skeleton, the skull, it follows you. It's so cool. I love that. There's a lot of cool details in all the levels in this game. There's one in the first level we missed. You also have to watch on these platforms too, because if you jump on them, they will flip.
There's one of what? The skull?
There is something hidden in the background in the first game, in the first stage.
Yeah, what would that be?
I'll have to show it another time. There's details hidden in the backgrounds in all the stages.
What is that thing?
I said it was a centaur. It just pop out of the wall.
I'm not sure what that is.
A centaur is a horseman.
Oh, it doesn't look like one. Okay, that's what I thought that was, but it didn't look like
I
one.
believe they're called centaurs, and if I'm mistaken, please correct me, and you gotta watch out. Okay, that was close.
It looks like a alien from Aliens with the cockroach skin.
Xenomorph. Okay. Oh man, I was hoping I would eliminate him. But no big deal. Damn it. It's a hanging skeleton. This part you gotta be careful. Ooh, to avoid the knife. Cause I got 3-shot now. So I don't want to lose that. And a jump and a jump and a jump. Yeah. Nothing fun. Ooh, that was close. This is making me a little uncomfortable. Why can't I not jump off? There we go. That was a little scary. I'm gonna get that guy over here. Preemptive strike.
Ooh. Airtime.
Yes.
Got me accidentally whistling.
I love that. Yeah, And believe it or not, there's a boss right here. Yeah. This boss is called Puixel.
Whoa.
We're not even done with the level yet. And why is he called Puixel? Because Puixel is licks you up backwards. Yeah. Here's a fun amusement park ride. Welcome to Block 4-2, everybody. And then watch out.
Uh-oh.
That's not what I was trying to do. That sucks. Oh my god. Oh, that hasn't happened to me in a while. That sucks because now I have to face the Medusas without a Morning Star. Oh well. Don't do what I just did there. I was trying to practice to make sure that didn't happen, and it happened. Oh well. See, if you have the Morning Star, this would just one-shot them, and then the whip would be longer, and then you don't die like that. And if I'm not mistaken, the pattern with the Medusas is always consistent for this part. There's never any RNG on it. Please correct me if I'm mistaken. I've seen a lot of players, they just memorize their pattern on that part. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, you have to be really careful on this part because basically you're surrounded by a kill floor and it's rotating. There really is danger on every side. And then you have to make a jump and make sure you don't step onto the kill plane. This is a jump you can screw up if you're not careful. Yeah. Speaking from experience, and that's the end of the rotating room. Here's another rotating room. Get the rosary.
Yeah, effects pretty trippy.
This kind of reminds me of when I was doing my notes, somebody pointed out that somebody who did the graphics for this game also worked on Axel A. This looks like some effects that they used in Axel A. I don't know how well you remember that game, Sam.
I do not remember it.
This is bad. Okay, Rosary eliminates the skeletons. There we go. Yeah, you see how much of a difference having the whip fully upgraded makes? Just you know, you have the power but not the length. Having the length and the power is good.
I think that motion effect might be a bit too much.
I think it's a little show-offy. Okay, that's block 4-4. Still one more block to go. That was 4-3, excuse me. Here's 4-4. See. Believe it or not, there's still another boss to face. And here's another part. I tend to screw up a lot. So there'll be a bunch of stones rising. You have to find the right gap. If you mess this up, you can die instantly. You can get crushed or get hit by the spike, so gotta be careful. hopefully everybody's enjoying this. We have like 30 or so minutes left. Gotta watch out for those spikes. When it gets faster. It's classic Konami head games here. There we go, that's good to have. I don't need it, but a little snack doesn't hurt. And whip away, whip away, whip away. Okay, and this boss is called Ton of Rock, if I'm not mistaken. I am not a fan of this boss.
Huh.
So I like having the hatchet for this guy. And he did, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he can kill you after you beat him. That's why I don't like this guy. And he's done that to me before. Pose. Okay.
What's more of the rocks? Blocks?
Okay, that's the end of level 4. We're going on to level 5. I'm passing it back to Sam. Now, this level, the real enemy is the time limit. So Sam needs to move. And let's pause this or something. Yeah. Sam just had to take a little swig there. Now, yeah, the real enemy here is the time limit. So, gotta move quickly.
Okay. I would like to take a quick 5-minute break and then come back, okay?
Alright, and we'll probably do like 45 minutes. We'll see how we feel in 45 minutes.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Hello, we're back. Probably a little bit less than 30 minutes is what we're going to give this. Hopefully we're all fine. We are going to do stage 5 now, which is the courtyard. I don't know what this is. The castle keep. The real enemy here is the time limit. So Sam is going to need to trudge on ahead and avoiding the harpies along the way, which there's a harpy. Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
The harpies and the hands, the flying hands. Now, I was checking my other computer. Somebody in Discord said that the Fuzzbuster enemy is from Japanese mythology. And they were intended to be invincible, but they couldn't, as I suspected, they couldn't program invincibility, so they just gave them a lot of health. Let's see. Oh yeah, this level is called the Castle Court. So this is when you actually start. Next level is when we're finally inside the title castle. But yeah, all that pomp and circumstance, and we're not in the castle yet, if you can believe it or not. So
So I didn't really understand what was the plot. What are we even doing here? Why are we fighting these people?
Well, in the Castlevania games, Dracula is basically the Lord of all evil. Like, he's worse than Satan. That's how bad he is. He's the Lord of all evil.
Is Satan in this universe?
God and the Catholic Church are. So, maybe. The Grim Reaper, Death, is Dracula's best friend and is his servant. So that's how ridiculously powerful Dracula is. So Simon's family, they have the whip, the vampire killer, which is a magic whip to defeat evil.
Mm-hmm.
And Dracula revives roughly every 100 years, so Simon goes on a quest to free Transylvania from Dracula. Is the dealio.
Alright, he's back, that's it?
Yeah, and this is a retelling of Simon's first adventure, battling Dracula. This disregards any continuity from the other games, and acts as if they don't exist. That's pretty much the dealio of it. And it's really just an excuse to have an action game to have a bunch of scary monsters in it.
Oh, whoa, sorry. Ooh.
The hell was that?
I placed my hands where the triggers are, so I guess I hit that on accident.
Alright, gotta move. You only got 40 seconds left, man. You're almost done. It's going off. Uh-oh. And you're just about to enter the castle. That's the castle court, yeah. It's pretty. Like I said, real enemies at time limit. Now we in the castle.
Oh, okay.
I like this. This is cool. So yeah, we're about halfway through the game now. Welcome to stage 6, the entrance hall. Game gets harder at this point. I just like how this game unfolds. So watch out for the zombie dog. That thing's gonna come back to life soon. And you will be greeted by ghouls to your right.
Yeah, I recognize this stage because I've seen it in an arcade before. I've seen an arcade version of Castlevania somewhere, and this stage was playing.
Well, this takes inspiration from the first level of Castlevania, but it's not a total remake. It is very similar, though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Sam's gonna eventually make his way upward to the chandelier section. And that enemy is called Axe Armor, if I'm not mistaken. You can destroy their axe with your whip. They have a lot of health. But they have quite a bit of health. Let's see. Nick says this stream has fewer whip cracks than the average Johnny Test episode. You know, we were talking about Johnny Test when we were in the car last week, so it's funny you bring that up.
Was that like the sound they used to transition or something?
They just use it for everything in that show. Everything. Not just transitions. Somebody moves, whoosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because that show is very forgettable.
All I know is that one of the sisters is voiced by Marika Hendricks. That's all I know.
I just know the dog's name is Dookie. Man, that's stupid.
It's also a game over. If I'm not mistaken, in the Japanese version, the statues are totally naked. Which, I think they did a good enough job censoring it in the US, for isn't that intrusive, obstructive? I could go either way on the nudity on that one.
What nudity? What statue? What are you talking about?
The statue in the background. There's statues all throughout the stage. That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even know.
Taking too much damage from this. I say try to defeat the armor axe before you move ahead. Or holy water can do a lot of damage to it. There we go. There's another one to your right. No, you're stuck there. It didn't spawn? I think that's a mistake. I thought there was another one there.
There was another one. It just scared him off.
you somehow despawned him.
Oh man, now I'm despawned.
Okay, there you can duck walk towards it and then whip at it to destroy the axes. And I know for a fact if you march on ahead quick enough, you can despawn the zombie dogs. So just try to forge on ahead. Would be my advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you just keep moving, it won't come back. It's a little nerve-wracking. Okay, move forward. And Yeah, I think 2 of those holy water just annihilated. Annihilated.
Oh, I think it's just one.
Alright, there's a bat to your right. So watch out.
Yeah, just one.
I believe it hit it the other times, but okay.
No, it was missing. It was too far. Come on, bro.
Next part will test your jumping skill, so be really careful.
Ah! That's cheap. That's dumb.
Yeah, and that's not a checkpoint. You still have to clear through this section before the chandeliers. Yeah, the chandelier room is still part of block 6-1. That was a little risky. Yeah, hope everybody is fine. Anybody have any other Halloween themed games that they're playing? Possibly. And we'll most likely do another session of this month. If you saw our recent upload, which is actually an older video. Yeah, don't do that.
But it's upstairs. Like, it just feels natural to keep going. Excuse me.
Okay, there shouldn't be any more ghouls or zombie dogs spawning. Oh no, that's bad. Alright, but you can still get the holy water at least. There we go.
No.
Okay, so we get to the chandelier room. Be very careful. But yeah, I wonder what Halloween games people are playing. It'd be extremely.
Bro, the stairs already makes you go forward? That's dumb. Oh, what? The stairs kills you? Oh, if I held up, I would be okay? If I held up, I'd be okay, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Sam. I hate that part too, but still gotta do better. I get the morning star, and then there's the bat. Oh boy. is go forward, the zombie dog will despawn. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a max of 3 ghouls per screen. So you can eventually make it so they just won't spawn anymore. And then Morning Star is good, yeah. Get up on that thing. That was a James Brown reference. Man, you keep getting ambushed by that bat, jeez.
Oh, that's on me. I just keep forgetting about it.
Oh yeah, I'm blaming you entirely. I would never blame a bat for anything. If you saw the recent collaboration we did with Mr. Top 10 List, bats are the cuddliest little mammals. I like that. I said that. Watch out for the bat to your right, yeah. You kind of just bait it and then make it go like closer to you. I am surprised that whip. I thought bats only have 1 health. That's weird. Like, they must have more than 1 health, or... One shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shots, all good gunshots. Come on, I was trying to appeal to my Eminem demographic. Alright, be really careful here. Alright.
That song's alright.
You can also jump to it from the lower left platform, but you have to be just really careful. This part is just very unstable.
Oh no.
Yeah. Is that like a perverted version of Dr. Seuss, red fish, two fish, blue fish? Is that what he's trying to do? Damn it. It's no photo.
Ooh, that maneuvering though. Oh, okay. Never mind. Put that dog down. Oh my gosh, the damn bats. I don't like the bats.
Eliminated. This is better.
You bats are so dumb. Why do they do that? That's just me.
That's just evil. I'm not sure if I can say the F word in this stream. I don't know if it's like late enough. Am I past the threshold or? I'm waiting for the Sam seal of approval.
It's just a bunch of meanie stuff.
Okay, let's leave it at that. This room is just a bunch of mean stuff. It's just a bunch of mean stuff.
Oh, there you go. Let's get grunting. There we go. Oh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Yep. Ooh. Leap of faith. Okay. Oh, we were just on the edge of... on the edge there. Oh, Lord. Ooh.
Whew. And you're at a checkpoint. This is good. Block 6-2. Nick says he wants to have a conversation with Dracula and his interior decorator. Yeah, I had to just shut my ass up during that part. Because that part... Guys, I've been playing this game for over 20 years, and that part frustrates me. And Sam doesn't want to go too far ahead, because... you see where that block he broke is? Well, I would say just try hitting that part again. You have 2 lives left, be careful. Remember, here's the checkpoint. Checkpoint! Well, you know, Nick, in other Castlevania games, they explain that Dracula's castle is a creature of chaos. The architecture is chaos. I would say beat the armor axe first, or just so you could go down, whatever. Secret weapons room. Watch out for the ghost dog and the ghost jerk.
Can you hit the ghost?
Yes. And then you killed his dog and he's sad and then he dies.
Well, that's messed up.
This is really dark. Yeah, if you have what you want, you should leave. That is so freaking dark. Like, jeez. You could just be like, if you've ever seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie True Lies. Yeah, but they were all bad. That's how you excuse it. Watch out for those. The chandeliers hate us here. There's gonna be some evil dancers. And then the ectoplasm. And now the ectoplasm is locked to the camera.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this part is a little bit...
No,
You actually despawned the ectoplasm. Oh, no, it's not despawned. Yeah, so the way the ectoplasm ricochets, it is locked into the camera position.
Can I whip that
You
stuff?
can defeat it, yeah. It's not invincible.
Get out of here. Who is this? Beethoven? Annoying. Oh my god, that's dumb.
Don't forget about the secret weapons room. Very useful. It's not that one.
You butt.
I think it's to your right. No, I think it's to the right. No? Oh, I guess you only get one per run, though.
No, it was right under the knight.
I would suggest eliminating the dancers and then the ectoplasm and then move forward. Yeah, it just bounces off the camera position. It's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, those enemies are jerks. They do a lot of damage. Yeah, you can preemptively attack them.
No.
He's gonna try again. Yeah, that nobleman enemy can suck it. Hate that guy. Somebody here is telling me that the enemy is actually not a ghoul, it's a zombie. Zombie and ghouls are different. Okay, my mistake. But you can probably see why I'd be confused. They look very similar. You don't even have time to get upset. You just jump right back into the action. We'll give this one more round alive. See what happens.
No. Oh, that was cool. Oh, shoot.
Okay, relax. There's another morning star not too far away.
Damn bat. The bat is the death of me.
And then he just despawns. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I scared of this holy water. You gotta feed him that Dasani, they'll melt. Nobody likes Dasani.
Nobody likes Dasani willingly. They're conscripted into it. That's the kind of stranglehold the Coca-Cola company has. There's a James Rolfe video where he talks about how Dasani's at every sporting event. I
thought it was at the movie theater.
I think it was a you know what's BS. I think it was on Dasani specifically. Nobody willingly drinks Dasani. You're conscripted into it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Aquafina.
Aquafina tastes really strange.
Oh my god, that scared me. There's a scene in Austin Powers and Goldmember where he drinks Aquafina. That's what I think of when I think of Aquafina.
Austin drinks Aquafina?
Yeah.
That's strange.
It's do I have to describe the scene?
Is it inappropriate?
Maybe? Oh my god, you're just scaring me. I just pause. He's gonna keep going.
I can't pause.
Damn it. Alright, watch out. And remember, after the third one is the weapon room. I think you may only get one per game session, per like round of lives. Yeah, that was it, I think. That cracked one right there. Yeah, there you go. And just watch out and make sure you get the sub weapon you want. There's a scene where it's in Japan, and then there's a statue of a guy peeing.
Oh.
And he unplugs it, and then to like maintain a ruse, he pulls down his pants and starts peeing himself, and then he runs out of piss, so then he drinks Aquafina.
Oh, that's a classic moment.
That he can urinate. It's ridiculous.
I didn't know that was Aquafina though. I wouldn't have paid attention, but maybe if I watch it now, I would.
That's my core Aquafina memory.
Huh. That's supposed to make us want to drink that?
Well, there's quite a bit of Pepsi product placement in that movie. That's something that I can't ever see past. Take out those noble women. They ain't so noble no more, damn it. Okay.
Oh, shoot. That was risky.
I think there's some KFC in this room somewhere, but you still gotta be careful, man. Well, at least you had a checkpoint. Believe it or not, you're more than halfway down with this level. Just gotta keep going.
He just kills himself? Oh, what the?
No, he doesn't. Yeah. The guy in the white outfit's a nobleman, and you wanna eliminate him. He does like 4 damage. He's nasty. I think there's something on the right wall. 2-shot. Okay, good. Even better if you keep it.
Oh, lordy lord. Ooh. No. No.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, maybe try and see if that weapon, if that works.
No, it's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But you end up getting the axe anyway, so it's not really needed.
Certainly could help. Yeah, my tip would be get rid of the noblewoman and the ectoplasm. Then move forward.
Whoa, I got lucky.
Yeah. That guy sucks, and so do his identical clones.
Yeah, his cloney cronies.
And then yeah, there's a 2-shot to your right. Hey, watch out for the gentleman, he's coming. Alright, yeah. I'll try to take on the gentleman. There we go. There's your meat. I think the tough parts here just watch out for those flip platforms.
Come on, bro.
You have to do a whip on them. Don't flail. Yeah, I'm mistaken. It looks like they do 3 damage instead of 4. It's still, you know, that's just way too much for what those guys are. Alright.
Oh, no.
Didn't I tell you watch out for those flip platforms?
Well, what do I do now? It's got spikes on it.
I think it resets. Try again. No, you're gonna have to pull out some froggy maneuvers. I don't think that's your axe. I don't know. Jumperino. I think it resets, but yeah, okay. But you gotta be careful.
What?
Yeah, you watch out for the bats too.
Oh, come on, buddy. No.
Yeah, you basically have to jump on that platform as soon as you land on it.
Oh, man.
Got an extra life. Cool.
You butts. Big old butts. Oh boy.
It's 9:25. How are you feeling?
Either I finish the stage or I get a game over. We can leave it at that.
Sounds fair. Nick points out that in Colorado, the sky got partially dark during the eclipse. We have like a picture or two, and then I saw something on TV. Eclipses freak me out. I don't like them. I like seeing pictures of them. Sam plowed through that section. Let's watch out here. This is a bit cruel. Okay, yeah, so watch out for that guy.
What?
Just watch out for the nobleman and the X guy. Yeah. Yeah. Chill. There we go. Okay. I think what's happening is you went back, and then the nobleman was spawning on the upper platform because you went back. I think that was what the issue was. I think he's gonna throw something at you too, so you be careful. Okay, yeah. Damn bad.
It's the scariest boss. I don't want. Cheap. Oh my gosh. Annoying.
Somebody joined in. Yeah, whoever you are, let us know.
Cheap. Leave me alone.
You see how they bounce off relative to the camera position?
They gonna bounce off his whip.
He didn't really answer my question.
I mean, they just bounce off platforms.
I guess you don't understand what I mean. Yeah, careful, you don't want to lose out. Or the two shot.
What you want, Plasma Boy?
Seeing it bounced off the rightmost part of the camera. Basically doing a wall jump. Yeah. Yeah, screw that guy. One of his dumb friends is coming up soon. Two of them, my mistake.
I'm more worried about the bats. They're horrible.
Well, I have a tip. If you know bats are gonna be near you, don't move and hold down the whip button to flail at them. Okay, when you go back like that, you spawn the nobleman. I don't know if you're aware of that. You need to not do that. Did you notice?
I'm just trying to jump.
Okay, when you go left and right, you spawn a nobleman. Better. I guess I'll show you in the playback.
It makes one just going right already.
Don't do it. You gotta jump without fear.
No, if you go, when you go right, it makes one, and you have to go right to make the platform.
When you retreat and go forward, it spawns one.
No, going towards it was making one.
All right.
What you have to do.
I
This part is dumb.
I contest your statement.
No, I can see every time I was going towards where I need to go. There
Right,
was
watch
one.
out for that casket. You can't destroy it just yet. So it's gonna chase you, and then when it's open, you can kill it. But yeah. That was close. And we're at checkpoint, yay.
Oh man.
Gotta get the morning start. Now the red skeletons, not to be confused with the alleged comedian, they will revive after a little bit, so they're definitely want to keep your distance from them.
Comedian? What are you talking about?
There's a comedian called Red Skeleton, and that's a red skeleton. So I'm making a bad joke that is beyond your demographic. He had red hair, that's why he was called Red. Yeah. It in one of the Red Letter Media videos, Mike he calls Red Skull Red Skeleton, which I think is pretty funny.
What's going on here?
Okay. He will become active if the hands grab you, so crawl walk your way through it. That's the yeah. Don't let the hands grab you. Crawl walk. Whip. Okay, that was a morning star. Trying to moonwalk.
Oh man, what is this crap?
Yep, it certainly is. Oh, careful. This is.
Oh, what is this? What the hell? This is cheap.
You can kill it. Yes, the tables are enemies.
I don't like how they're dancing.
That's probably one of the. So, from people who know the game better, the ghost dancers are mostly RNG.
You get to make a save.
Okay, if you want. And then I have a password in case something gets messed up. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, we're 30 minutes past time. I felt pretty good. I wish the chat was a bit more lively. I would love to do this again. Let's do it again later this month.
Yeah, we'll do it again. I'll try to beat the stage, hand it off to you, see if we can beat the whole game.
Yeah, we're about halfway done with the game.
Alright, thanks everyone for joining the Super Castlevania stream. Celebrating Halloween. Celebrating some vampire slaying. I hope you have a good time. And take care.
I'll see you in the next video.